turn to page 3. All right, so example number 5 is a little like the second problem I gave you on adding fractions, where you have to multiply both fractions to get an equivalent denominator or common denominator. We have to multiply both equations in here to eliminate or wipe out a variable. And I'm just going to swap, essentially, multiply this by 5 and this by 3. See, I'm taking the coefficients here. So I would multiply everything through by 5, okay? So this is 15x minus 35y equals 25, okay? And again, here we're taking it just a little step above, all right, just so you see what you're heading towards. And 3 times negative 5 is negative 15x. 3 times 9 plus 27y equals 15. Okay. So we're going to add positive 15 plus a negative 15. That wipes out or eliminates. Then you have negative 35y plus positive 27y. That will give you negative 8y equals 40. You have a one-step equation. Divide by negative 8. You get y is equal to negative 5. Okay, negative 5. Then I'm pulling the top equation to find x. I'm going to plug in a negative 5 for y equals 5. So you have 3x, negative 7 times negative 5 is a positive 35 equals 5. Now I have a two-step equation, and I'm going to subtract 35, and I'm going to get 3x equals negative 30. I divide by 3, divide by 3, and I'm going to get x is equal to negative 10. And that's negative 10. And this is my ordered pair. Negative 10, negative 5. And again, that kind of takes you to the next level, all right? We have to manipulate both equations in order to eliminate. Now, let's take a look at a word problem, all right? So first great rule of solving a word problem is reading it start to finish. So I would like you to pause this video, read word problem 1 from start to finish very carefully, and then turn it back on, okay? Word problem 1. A landscaper needs to buy 17 plants for a foundation planting. Azalea plants cost $20 each, and rose plants cost $25 each. And the landscaper wants to spend exactly $400. So we are going to define the variables. We're going to let x equal number of azalea plants, y equal number of rose plants, all right? So we need to write a systems of equations, and a systems of equations implies more than one, okay? I would underline what's important in this. So 17 plants, right? And then azaleas are 20, roses are 25, and the total cost is 400. Right? Your first equation, let's deal with plants. Total number of plants. So it tells us that we need 17. So I'm going to take the x that I've defined, so azaleas, so x plus roses, y equal 17. Then I'm going to deal with, for my second equation, the money. So it says 20, azaleas cost 20, so 20x plus roses are 25, 25y equals 400, sorry. And when you think about it, this is money, $20, money, 25 to 400. So money to money to money. And you want to kind of make sure that when you set up your equations that you're thinking about the labels that would be on each, and money would be on these. All right, so now I have my systems. I have two equations that I'm going to use. And B says, solve your, I'm just going to write this over here a little neater. X plus y is equal to 17, and then 20x plus 25y equals 400. Okay, so solve your systems of equations to find the number of each type of plant you need to buy in order to buy a total of 17 plants and spend exactly $400. So, oh, I feel like I'm going to run out of room. So I'm thinking about elimination, right? Can I somehow multiply to eliminate one of the variables? And so I can multiply this top equation by 20 to eliminate. So I'm going to multiply this all by 20. Oops. Oh, I just made an error. Hold on. Whew, there we go. So I'm going to multiply this by 20. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to get 20x plus 20y equals 20 times 17 is 340. Then I'm going to keep this one the same. 20x plus 25y equals 400. And I'm going to subtract in order to wipe out the x's. So 20 minus 20x is 0. So 20y minus 25y is negative 5y. And then 340 minus 400 is negative 60. So I have a one-step equation and I divide by negative 5. And so I get y is equal to 12. And y up here from the very beginning of the problem, y is rose plants. So I'm going to put 12 up here. I have 12 rose plants. All right, so you have to go back into the original equation to find for x. And remember, I like to choose, I'm going to choose this one because the coefficients are small, all right? So it's going to be x plus y equals 17, and I'm going to plug in y equals 12. So x plus 12 equals 17. Subtract 12 from each side. I'm going to get x is equal to 5. All right. So that is, I defined x as azaleas. So that is 5 and 12. Now let's interpret exactly what this means. I'm hoping on yours it's not another page, but it came out as another